You were born to create. You were born to build. Life starts changing once you stop asking what's next to watch, what's next to consume, and what's next to build. What can I build now? What can I start on myself, and what can I build for me now in my future? And for everybody else around me, what can I provide for the world? What's up, guys? Just on my morning walk. My tibialis is pretty sore because I went on a hike yesterday, but I'm still getting it in. Kind of got to get this walk going to start my day. Feel nature, the sun, and everything gets me ready. It's like a part of my routine now. But I was thinking about how I was pretty brainwashed, and everyone around me was pretty brainwashed, is pretty brainwashed, and you're just sleepwalking, letting society kind of control you with media and how everything is pushed out on you, like sports and celebrity dramas and all these things are affecting your mind and affecting your discipline and affecting your drive and what you do every day. It makes you survive on consumption. It makes you live on consumption and crave consumption, when the only way to escape this is to start creating and crave creation and learn to be yourself. Learn to understand yourself as a human. It's hard because I was stuck. I didn't know I was stuck until I was at such a low point that it was just so painful. Then as soon as I came out of that, I started feeling so much more fulfilled, so much more purposefully driven, and so much more intentional. And waking up and having that drive, that discipline to just want to get things done. It doesn't become hard anymore. It just becomes a part of your day. And I'm so glad that I came out of this sleepwalking state, this brainwashed state. And I want to spread this and let all the people around me know and understand that you can get out of it too. You don't have to wake up late. You don't have to go on your phone as soon as you wake up and look for the next video to watch or the next thing about this celebrity. You know everything about Drake, but what do you know about yourself? You know everything about this football team, but what do you know about yourself? I'm all for going over to the boys' house on a UFC night, watching the fights, talking about it then and there. But then once it's out of there, it's you now. It's your life. And it's yourself you need to know. And you need to build yourself, and you need to create and build everything around you. And a lot of people aren't doing that. Especially nowadays, everything is in front of you. You have all the knowledge in your hands, but you're so distracted at your phone and at media. All these things that they want you to be distracted about. The riots. Just so many things that are distracting everyone nowadays. This is what they want. They want you to not be dangerous. As soon as you're able to look at yourself and be able to judge yourself and really change those little things in your life, then you can become dangerous. And that's what they're scared of. They're scared of you being dangerous. A lot of people, people around me, there's people popping up in my head right now that all they do is consume and consume and consume, and they just don't have the capacity to build because this is what society wants. This is what they do. They don't say it directly, but once you really open your eyes and you see how things are, we have access to so much knowledge now. Anything you want is out there. Anything you want to know is out there. You feel like you're free, but you're under control. Your mind's under control and you don't even realize it. You can know everything you want right now, anything you want, but you're thinking about what your artist's favorite food is. People know everything about Drake. People know everything about Taylor Swift. What do you know about yourself? Have you taken the time to get to know yourself? That's what really matters. Being able to build yourself and create yourself and develop some fulfillment in life by getting to know yourself and providing value within yourself. There was a study. There were two subgroups. One group, they consumed social media and were passive about it. They didn't really post. They just consumed everything. And then there was another group that was active. You know, they were on social media, but they were producing content and they were posting. The group that was passive and wasn't posting had envious thoughts, negative thoughts. They just had this negative effect in their brain. And the people that were posting had the opposite. They had positive thoughts. They were growing as a person mentally. And you can look this up, but it's true. And this is why that you will notice when close people around you, when you start to build yourself, they either distance themselves from you, or you'll notice how they'll start judging you. They're judging you in their mind. They're talking shit about you because you're doing something that they can't do themselves. And this is why the 5 closest people around you are the most important people in your life. I'm sure everybody's heard this. The 5 closest people around you are a reflection of you. And it's very true. You cannot be afraid to sacrifice people for your own benefit and your own future, because once you're able to build yourself and provide value to everybody else, it builds humility. And that, in return, makes you a better person, even if you need to take the time and separate yourself from these people. And this is a real phenomenon. It's called crab mentality. When crabs are all encased together and one of them tries to escape, all the other crabs tries to bring that crab down, break its legs, break its arms, anything to get it back into their position. And this is why sacrifice is necessary to get to where you need to be in life. And there's no other way around it. And that builds your mind. That builds your discipline. That's a part of it. You need to sacrifice things in life. And that's what so many people are scared to do, because they're so comfortable and they're so used to the life that they've been living. Everybody nowadays, they don't even think about discipline. They just wake up and their mind is on autopilot to consuming. It's detrimental to our society. This is what everybody wants from you. They want you to be a zombie. And you need to push past it. You were born to create. You were born to build. Life starts changing once you stop asking what's next to watch, what's next to consume, and what's next to build. What can I build now? What can I start on myself, and what can I build for me now in my future? And for everybody else around me, what can I provide for the world? Blending in and conforming with everybody else around you takes the time, takes your mind, takes your body, and takes your soul, your spirit. It takes that energy out of you. Once you start realizing this, you're able to build your body and build respect and build the life that you know you deserve. You're meant to create. And if you're still watching this video, great, this is for you. You know you're meant for more. Start now. Build that discipline now. Build your mind, build your body, build your life. Stop looking for those quick dopamine. Stop looking for those quick satisfactions and those quick gratifications. Stop going on porn. Stop watching porn. Stop jerking off. Stop smoking. Stop drinking. Stop all these things that are occupying your mind and taking the energy out of you when your energy is meant for so much more. You need to escape this mindset. You need to change the trajectory of your life, because 99% of people aren't on your side. They're not. And that 1% are the couple people that you should keep around, and that you know who it is. You know who that is. I know there's people popping up in your head right now. That's who you keep around. It could just be only you for now. But eventually, once you start building yourself, people will sense that energy and they will gravitate towards you. And your life will get better. If I can impact one person today with this video, I will be satisfied, okay? Because that one person can spread it, and then those people can spread it.
It's raining again. There's a